Close your eyes for just a moment and imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, you stretch, you try to rise from your bed, but your legs feel like they're made of jelly. Your arms tremble when you reach for your glasses on the nightstand. A wave of panic washes over you. You haven't fallen. You haven't been sick. But suddenly, it's like your body no longer obeys you. You wonder, when did I become this fragile? How did I lose so much strength without even noticing? Now open your eyes, because for millions of seniors around the world, this isn't imagination, it's reality. And what's most terrifying? It happens silently. No alarms, no flashing lights, no real warning signs at first. Just a slow, quiet fading of power. Until one day you realize, the simplest things aren't so simple anymore. But here's the truth. This isn't just getting older. It's the work of a hidden condition called sarcopenia, a condition that steals away your muscles, your strength, and your independence. And if you're over 50, sarcopenia has likely already begun inside you, right now, as you listen to these words. But here's the real miracle. You can fight back. Today, I'm going to share with you 9 powerful foods, simple, real foods, that scientists have proven can reverse muscle loss, even after 50, 60, 70, and beyond. Foods that can rebuild what time and silence have been quietly tearing down. Foods that can help you stand taller, move steadier, and live stronger, without expensive treatments, without dangerous side effects, and without waiting years to see a difference. And the best part? Most of them are already in your kitchen, or just one grocery trip away. Stay with me until the end of this journey, because by the time we're done, you'll not only understand why muscle loss happens, you'll know exactly how to stop it, and even reverse it. You'll have the power to protect your future, starting with the very next meal you choose. Now, let's dive deeper. Have you noticed yourself waking up feeling stiff, slower to get moving? Have you struggled to climb stairs that once seemed easy? Do you sometimes hesitate before standing up, feeling unsure whether your legs will catch you? These aren't just random aches and pains. They're the early fingerprints of sarcopenia at work. And what makes sarcopenia so dangerous is not just that it weakens your muscles. It weakens your entire life, your ability to live independently, to play with your grandchildren, to enjoy walks with your spouse, to carry groceries, to dance, to garden, to simply be you. According to the World Health Organization, sarcopenia is now officially recognized as a disease that affects over 1/3 of adults over 60 and nearly half of adults over 80. But here's what many doctors won't tell you. Sarcopenia doesn't start at 70. It doesn't even start at 60. It often starts in your 40s and 50s, quietly, stealthily, without symptoms you recognize. You lose about 3–8% of your muscle mass every decade after 30. And after 60, the decline accelerates, unless you do something about it. Harvard Medical School revealed a startling truth. Even healthy older adults can lose up to 30% of their muscle mass before they even realize something is wrong. And the consequences go far beyond a little weakness. Falls become more likely. Recovery from illness takes longer. Joint pain worsens. Balance and stability erode. And the risk of hospitalization and losing independence skyrockets. The slow, quiet erosion of strength is one of the greatest hidden threats to seniors today. But it's also one of the most treatable, because muscle isn't just something you lose, it's something you can rebuild. And food, real, nourishing food, is one of the most powerful tools you have. Not supplements, not magic pills. Simple, specific foods, chosen carefully and consumed consistently, can turn the tide. That's not just hope, it's hard science. Recent studies from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who adopted muscle-protective diets gained up to 20% more strength in just 6 weeks, even without changing their exercise routines. Another study out of McMaster University found that strategic nutrition could trigger muscle growth and repair, even in participants aged 75 and older. Think about that. Even if you feel weak today, it's not too late. Even if you're 80, 85, or beyond, your body still holds the blueprint for strength. You just need to feed it the right way. So what are these magical foods? Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through 9 essential foods, each backed by science, each capable of helping you rebuild what was lost. Some might surprise you. Some you've heard of, but never realized their hidden power. And at least one the sixth food we'll talk about, is so powerful. It's been called the muscle preserver doctors aren't telling you about. But first, before we unveil food one, I want you to take a moment. Think about your life. Think about the moments you cherish, walking hand in hand with someone you love, dancing at a family gathering, bending down to pick up your grandchild, tending your garden in the morning sun. Now, imagine those moments slipping away, not because of age, but because you didn't protect the strength you still have. You have the power to defend those moments, to fight for them, to rebuild your strength meal by meal, choice by choice, day by day. And it all starts with knowing what to feed your muscles. Let's begin. Food one, brown rice, the energy shield for your muscles. At first glance, brown rice might seem like an ordinary grain, nothing special. But inside each tiny grain lies a secret weapon for preserving your strength. Brown rice is packed with complex carbohydrates, the kind that provide steady, sustained energy, exactly what your muscles crave to stay active, repair themselves, and grow stronger. Unlike white rice, which is stripped of its natural nutrients, brown rice keeps its bran and germ layers, offering not just energy, but also fiber, magnesium, and B vitamins, all critical for muscle function. Without enough carbohydrates, your muscles are forced to break themselves down for fuel, a disaster for anyone trying to preserve strength. But by feeding your body slow, clean energy, brown rice protects your muscles from being cannibalized. In fact, a 2020 study from the American Journal of Physiology found that seniors who maintain steady blood sugar levels, supported by complex carbs like brown rice, retain significantly more muscle mass than those whose diets caused blood sugar spikes and crashes. And here's the best part. Brown rice is easy to incorporate. Swap it for white rice. Add it to soups or stews. Make a hearty grain bowl with veggies and lean protein. Simple, delicious, powerful. Each time you choose brown rice over a processed grain, you're choosing strength over weakness, independence over dependency. And that's just the beginning, because the next food on our list doesn't just preserve muscle, it actively rebuilds it block by block. And chances are, it's sitting in your pantry right now. Let's discover it together in the next part. If brown rice is the steady foundation your muscles need, then the next food is the very bricks and mortar of rebuilding strength. It's a food that's small, ancient, and often overlooked. Yet, it holds the power to rebuild muscle at the cellular level, even when aging tries to tear it down. Food 2. Quinoa, the complete protein powerhouse. Quinoa is often mistaken for a grain, but it's actually a seed, and it carries within it something rare in the plant world: complete protein. Most plant foods are missing one or more essential amino acids, but quinoa holds all 9, making it one of the few plants that can stand toe-to-toe with animal protein when it comes to muscle repair and growth. Imagine your muscles like a house. Proteins are the bricks. Without enough complete bricks, the house can't be rebuilt properly. Quinoa ensures you have all the bricks, no gaps, no missing pieces. According to a landmark study from the Journal of Nutrition and Aging, seniors who consumed complete proteins regularly saw significant improvements in muscle tone, mobility, and overall energy compared to those who relied only on partial proteins. And the best part? Quinoa isn't just powerful, it's easy to use. Swap it for rice, add it to salads, stir it into soups. Even a simple bowl of warm, fluffy quinoa drizzled with olive oil and a sprinkle of herbs can become a muscle-saving powerhouse meal. Each bite isn't just food, it's rebuilding your strength, one complete protein at a time. But muscle loss isn't just about building blocks and energy. There's another silent enemy working against you, and it's something almost no one talks about: inflammation. Tiny chronic fires inside your body that slowly burn away your muscle fibers, weaken your joints, and accelerate aging from the inside out. If you want to win this battle, you must put out those fires. And the next food is one of nature's most powerful fire extinguishers. Food 3. Walnuts. Nature's anti-inflammatory shield. At first glance, walnuts seem simple, a crunchy snack, a baking ingredient. But inside their rough shells lies a treasure trove of muscle-saving magic. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, special fats that directly fight inflammation at the cellular level. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who consumed high levels of plant-based omega-3s, like those found in walnuts, experience slower rates of muscle loss, better joint flexibility, and even enhanced brain function compared to those who didn't. But that's not all. Walnuts also contain polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that protect your muscle fibers from oxidative stress. Another major contributor to aging and weakness. Think of oxidative stress like rust eating away at a beautiful bridge. Walnuts act like an invisible shield, blocking the rust before it can spread. Incorporating walnuts into your diet is simple and delicious. Sprinkle a handful over oatmeal or yogurt. Blend them into smoothies. Keep a small bag handy for an afternoon snack. And just a small handful a day can make a world of difference. Each walnut is a tiny warrior, battling for your strength, fighting against the forces that want to steal your independence. Now you're starting to build a powerful defense. Steady energy from brown rice, complete rebuilding blocks from quinoa, an anti-inflammatory shield from walnuts. But what about recovery? Because even with the best building materials and the strongest defenses, your body still faces daily wear and tear, especially if you're active or even just living everyday life. Muscle recovery is critical. Without proper recovery, even small activities can feel exhausting, leading to a dangerous cycle of inactivity and further muscle loss. The next food isn't just a treat for your taste buds. It's a secret weapon for speeding up muscle repair and rejuvenation. Food 4. Blueberries, the antioxidant muscle shield. Blueberries. Tiny, vibrant, bursting with flavor. And within their deep blue skin lies an army of antioxidants known as anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are like emergency repair crews. They rush to damage muscle fibers after physical activity, soothe inflammation, neutralize free radicals, and kickstart the healing process. In a groundbreaking study by Tufts University, elderly participants who consumed blueberries daily showed faster recovery times, improved muscle strength, and even better balance and coordination compared to those who didn't. But it's not just about repair. Blueberries also nourish your blood vessels, improving circulation, meaning your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients faster and more efficiently. Imagine your muscles breathing easier, moving smoother, recovering faster. All from a handful of these sweet little gems. Easy ways to get your daily dose. Blend them into morning smoothies, stir them into Greek yogurt. Enjoy them fresh by the handful. Nature's candy, healing you from the inside out. Each berry carries a whisper of strength, a promise that your body can recover, rebuild, and rise again stronger. If you've made it this far, pause for a moment and feel proud. You're not just learning. You're taking the first steps toward protecting your strength, your independence, your life. Every choice you make from this moment on, every food you choose to place on your plate, can be an act of quiet rebellion against aging, a choice to live on your own terms. We've covered the first 4 foods: brown rice, quinoa, walnuts, and blueberries, each one a vital part of the muscle-preserving puzzle. But we're only just beginning, because the next food might be small, almost invisible on your plate, yet its effects on your strength and vitality are mighty. In fact, it's one of the most powerful muscle protectors known to science, and almost no one talks about it. Let's uncover this hidden secret, together, in the next part. Some warriors on your side are obvious: hearty grains, brilliant berries, bold nuts. But some warriors are tiny, almost invisible. Yet inside them is a force so potent, it can tip the entire battle back in your favor. This next food is a perfect example. Small in size, mighty in strength. Food 5. Flax seeds, the tiny seeds that defy muscle aging. At first glance, flax seeds seem humble, tiny, brown, almost weightless. But within their delicate shells lies a muscle-protective arsenal. Flax seeds are packed with alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a powerful type of plant-based omega-3 fatty acid known for its anti-inflammatory effects. They also contain lignans, rare plant compounds with extraordinary antioxidant properties that specifically protect your muscle cells from oxidative stress. In a detailed study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, researchers discovered that seniors who incorporated flax seeds into their daily diets showed higher muscle retention, faster recovery rates, and even improved metabolic health. But flax seeds aren't just about fighting inflammation. They're also loaded with fiber, both soluble and insoluble, helping improve gut health. And a healthy gut isn't just about digestion. It directly influences how well your body absorbs muscle-building nutrients like protein, magnesium, and vitamins. Think of flax seeds as a bridge, connecting what you eat to how well your body uses it. Yet there's a secret you must know. Whole flax seeds often pass through your system undigested. To unlock their true power, you need to consume them ground. Simple daily habit: add 1 or 2 tablespoons of ground flax seed into your smoothie, yogurt, oatmeal, or sprinkle over salads. Store ground flax in the fridge to preserve their delicate oils. Each tablespoon is a silent promise to shield your muscles from aging, to nurture your body's recovery, to keep you standing strong. You're starting to see the pattern, aren't you? Muscle loss isn't inevitable, not if you give your body the right tools. But now, it's time for a true game changer, a food so powerful, so quietly effective, that it's often called the nighttime miracle for aging muscles. It's simple, it's natural, and it's probably sitting quietly in your refrigerator right now. Food 6, cottage cheese, the nighttime muscle builder. Cottage cheese, soft, mild, unassuming. Yet it's one of the most scientifically powerful tools for preserving muscle mass as you sleep. Why? Because cottage cheese is loaded with casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that drips amino acids into your bloodstream over the course of several hours. Imagine your muscles lying dormant at night, vulnerable to breakdown. Casein acts like a night shift repair crew, quietly delivering materials hour after hour, preventing your muscles from deteriorating during sleep's fasting window. A major study from Maastricht University Medical Center revealed that consuming casein-rich foods like cottage cheese before bed resulted in significantly increased overnight muscle protein synthesis, even in seniors well into their 70s and 80s. And the benefits go beyond protein. Cottage cheese is also rich in calcium, vital for muscle contraction, and vitamin B12, crucial for nerve function and strength coordination. Simple nightly ritual: about half to 1 cup of cottage cheese an hour or so before bed. Add a few berries or crushed walnuts for a flavor boost and added nutrients. Choosing full-fat versions when possible supports hormone health, essential for recovery and strength preservation. Just imagine, each night as you drift into sleep, your muscles being quietly repaired, your strength being rebuilt, hour by nourishing hour. While others your age quietly lose their strength in the night, you will be silently growing stronger. At this point, you might be feeling something stirring inside, a sense of hope, a sense of agency, a whisper that says, maybe I can be strong again. And you're right, because the foods we've covered so far lay a powerful foundation. But strength isn't just about building materials, it's also about keeping your body's systems running smoothly. Your digestion, your nutrient absorption, your gut health. And that's where the next food comes in. A food that doesn't just nourish your body, but nurtures the very environment inside you. Food 7. Greek yogurt, the muscle-boosting gut guardian. Greek yogurt. Thick, creamy, tangy. But beneath its rich texture lies a perfect storm of muscle support. First, Greek yogurt is highly concentrated in protein, often packing up to 20 grams in a single serving, thanks to its special straining process that removes excess whey. Second, it contains probiotics, friendly bacteria that support a healthy gut microbiome. Why does gut health matter so much? Because if your gut is inflamed or unbalanced, your body struggles to absorb the nutrients you eat, especially critical muscle builders like magnesium, zinc, and amino acids. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition showed that seniors with healthier gut flora maintained better muscle mass, lower inflammation, and even greater mobility than those without. Greek yogurt acts like a gardener inside your body, tending to the soil so the flowers, your muscles, can thrive. It also supplies important minerals: calcium to support muscle contraction, phosphorus for energy production, vitamin D for bone and muscle synergy. Simple action: choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Add your own natural sweetness with blueberries, flax seeds, or a drizzle of raw honey. Enjoy it as a breakfast, a midday snack, or even a light evening meal. Each spoonful nourishes more than your hunger. It nourishes the very engine of your vitality. By now, you've been armed with a powerful arsenal. Foods that energize, rebuild, shield, recover, balance, and yet, we still have 2 more warriors to meet. 2 more foods that complete this circle of strength, giving you the tools to not just survive aging, but to thrive through it. And the next one? It comes from the oceans and rivers, a source of strength recognized for centuries, and now backed by modern science. a food rich in omega-3s, high-quality protein, and vital muscle-healing nutrients. Let's dive into it together in the next part. The ocean has always been a source of strength, a place where life began, and a place where some of the most powerful muscle-saving foods are born. And now, it offers us a gift, one that can heal joints, fight inflammation, and reignite your muscle strength even as decades pass. Food. 8. Fatty fish. The omega-3 powerhouse for renewed muscle. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna aren't just delicious. They are critical allies in the battle against age-related muscle loss. Why? Because they are packed with long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, compounds proven to reduce inflammation, enhance protein synthesis, and improve muscle function. In a pivotal study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who consumed fatty fish 2 to 3 times weekly experienced slower muscle deterioration, greater strength retention, and enhanced physical performance compared to those who didn't. Here's how it works. Omega-3 is lower chronic inflammation that silently damages muscle fibers. They enhance your muscle's sensitivity to protein, meaning you rebuild muscle faster after meals. They improve blood flow, delivering critical nutrients exactly where they're needed. In addition, fatty fish are rich sources of vitamin D, which plays a vital role in muscle contraction, balance, and bone health. Think about that. Each bite of grilled salmon or sardines isn't just feeding your hunger, it's feeding your independence. Simple ways to incorporate it. Grill salmon fillets twice a week. Add canned sardines or tuna to salads. Make a hearty fish stew for a warming, muscle-nourishing meal. Tip: choose wild-caught fish when possible for higher nutrient density. Avoid heavily processed, high-sodium canned versions. And if fish isn't your favorite, high-quality fish oil supplements, approved by your doctor, can still deliver benefits. The key is consistency, building those omega-3 reserves over time, like planting seeds that grow into lasting strength. Now, we come to the final food, the 9th pillar in your fortress against sarcopenia. It's not exotic, it's not complicated, but its power is profound. It's about going back to basics, giving your body what it craves most, in a form it can use instantly to rebuild muscle, energy, and life. Food 9. Lean protein, the natural weapon against weakness. Lean protein, simple, timeless, essential. While trendy diets and miracle supplements come and go, the truth remains unchanged. Without enough protein, your muscles cannot survive. And as we age, our need for protein increases, not decreases. Yet, most seniors don't even come close to consuming what their bodies actually require. According to leading research from McMaster University, older adults need at least 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily to maintain and rebuild muscle mass effectively. That's almost twice the recommendation for younger adults. Why? Because aging muscles become less sensitive to the muscle-building signals of protein. They need bigger, stronger triggers, larger protein doses spread consistently across the day to keep muscle synthesis active. And lean proteins, like chicken breast, turkey, lean beef, eggs, tofu, legumes, deliver exactly that. Lean meats are rich in complete amino acids, the raw materials for muscle building, leucine, the spark that triggers muscle growth, creatine, for energy and recovery, and iron and B vitamins, for oxygen delivery and metabolic health. Here's the blueprint. Aim for 20-30 grams of high-quality protein per meal. Focus on balance, including a variety of animal and plant sources. Choose grilled, baked, or roasted preparations to avoid excess fats. Imagine your body as a beautiful building made of muscle. Every time you eat enough protein, you deliver fresh bricks to the construction site. And every time you miss it, the walls weaken. The foundation crumbles a little more. But here's the best news. By embracing these 9 foods, brown rice, quinoa, walnuts, blueberries, flax seeds, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, fatty fish, and lean protein, you create a living shield around your strength. You fight sarcopenia at every level, fueling your muscles with energy, feeding them with complete building blocks, shielding them from inflammation and oxidative damage, supporting recovery and repair even while you sleep, enhancing absorption and gut health, and reinforcing the very cellular mechanisms that sustain your power. You're not just surviving aging, you're outsmarting it. Meal by meal, choice by choice, day by day. But before we conclude, pause for a moment. Feel your body, this incredible, resilient, living vessel that has carried you through decades. It deserves the best. It deserves nourishment that heals, not food that drains. It deserves movement that strengthens, not a slow slide into fragility. It deserves hope, and it deserves action. Because aging is inevitable, weakness is not. The path you choose today determines whether the next 10, 20, even 30 years of your life are defined by strength and independence, or struggle and regret. And it's never too late to begin. In the final part, we'll pull all of this together. We'll talk about simple ways to start today. Small, powerful habits that multiply over time into a future of strength, balance, and vitality. We'll explore how to create your muscle preservation plan, an easy-to-follow guide that makes these foods part of your life naturally, joyfully, permanently. And together, we'll make a promise, a quiet, powerful promise to ourselves to live not just longer, but stronger. Close your eyes one more time. Picture yourself 1 year from now. You rise from bed, smoothly, easily. You walk to the kitchen without hesitation, joints steady, legs strong. You pick up a bag of groceries, lift your grandchild, climb the stairs without fear. You move freely, confidently, powerfully. You smile because you know you chose this future. You chose strength. You chose life. Today you've discovered something most people never hear. That aging doesn't have to mean weakness. That muscle loss isn't an unstoppable fate. That you hold more power than you realize, and it begins at your next meal. You now know about the 9 foods that reverse muscle loss naturally. Brown rice, steady energy to preserve muscle. Quinoa, complete protein to rebuild strength. Walnuts, anti-inflammatory warriors protecting your fibers. Blueberries, antioxidant shields repairing and reviving. Flax seeds, tiny seeds nurturing recovery and gut health. Cottage cheese, the nighttime protein builder. Greek yogurt, the gut guardian fueling absorption. Fatty fish, omega-3 treasures that spark growth. Lean protein, the daily foundation of rebuilding. Each one is simple. Each one is available. Each one is a weapon against frailty. Together, they form your strength circle. But knowledge alone isn't enough. Action is everything. So, here's your simple muscle preservation plan to begin today. Step 1. Build your muscle plate. At every meal, aim to include a protein, lean meat, fish, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or plant-based combo like quinoa plus beans. A complex carb like brown rice or sweet potato. A healthy fat, walnuts, flax seeds, olive oil. A colorful fruit or vegetable, blueberries, leafy greens, peppers. Imagine every meal as laying a new brick in your wall of strength. Step 2. Time your proteins. Distribute your protein intake evenly across the day. Studies show seniors who consume 20-30 grams of protein per meal maintain far more muscle than those who eat it all at once. Don't starve your muscles until dinner. Feed them steadily. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Step 3. Nourish your recovery. Nighttime is when muscle breakdown accelerates, unless you defend against it. Before bed, have a small serving of cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. Let your body rebuild as you sleep, nourishing your muscles hour by hour. Small habit, massive impact. Step 4. Move daily. You don't need a gym, you don't need hours of exercise, but your muscles must be reminded they matter. Simple daily movement, walking, light resistance bands, body weight exercises, activates muscle preservation pathways. Even standing up from a chair slowly and repeatedly is a powerful act of strength training. Movement is not punishment, it's permission. Permission to keep living fully. Step 5. Stay consistent. Progress doesn't come overnight. It comes from tiny wins repeated daily. One strong meal, one good night's sleep, one mindful walk. Again, and again, and again. Until strength isn't something you wish for, it's something you embody. Imagine again. You wake up months from now. You notice your steps are quicker. You realize you haven't stumbled on the stairs. You feel lighter, steadier, more confident. You didn't just get lucky. You built it, choice by choice, bite by bite, step by step. Because the stunning truth is this: your strength is not gone. It's simply waiting for you to claim it, waiting for you to nourish it, waiting for you to believe that you deserve it. And you do. You deserve it. You deserve a body that supports your dreams, not limits them. You deserve days filled with energy, not fear. You deserve years filled with vitality, not regret. Aging is a privilege. Weakness is a choice. Today you have the tools to choose power, to choose independence, to choose life. The future is still yours to shape, and it begins with what you do today, right now. Before you go, if you found this journey helpful, take one more action that could transform not just your life, but someone else's. Hit the like button so YouTube shares this life-changing message with more people who need it. Subscribe to Health 360 Pro, because we're just getting started and you deserve every advantage. Comment below. Tell us, which of these 9 foods are you adding to your diet starting today? Because your comment might not just inspire you to commit, it might inspire someone else to save their strength, their balance, their life. And if you have a loved one, a parent, a spouse, a friend who needs to hear this, share this video. You might just change their future too. Remember, you're not powerless, you're not too old, you're not too late. You are strong, you are capable, you are the architect of your future. And the first brick gets laid today. Stay strong, stay wise, stay unstoppable. See you in the next video.